Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Gana, and I'm so glad you're here with me today. We're about to embark on a really special exploration, diving deep into one of life's most compelling questions. What is a purpose-driven life? And more importantly, how can you discover your unique purpose? So often, we search for meaning externally, but today, we're going to turn inwards to uncover the whispers of our soul. If you're ready to go on a transformative journey, to connect with something deeper within yourself, make sure to stick around. A purpose-driven life isn't just about achieving career goals or following a routine. It's about aligning your everyday actions with your deepest values and beliefs. It's about waking up with a sense of intention, feeling that what you do matters not just to you, but in the wider world. It's about finding that internal compass that guides you through challenges and celebrates your unique contributions. This journey is incredibly personal, yet universally sought after. It's the difference between merely existing and truly living, between going through the motions and moving with intention. Whether you're inspired by spiritual teachings like those in The Purpose-Driven Life by Rick Warren, which has guided millions, or by secular ideas of passion, contribution, and impact, this video is for you. The quest for purpose transcends any single philosophy. It's a fundamental human need. We're going to explore 7 powerful exercises designed to help you unearth that clarity. So grab a notebook, perhaps a warm cup of tea, find a comfortable spot where you can reflect, and let's embark on this journey of discovery together. Our first exercise is one of my absolute favorites for tapping into that often unheard inner wisdom free association journaling. It sounds simple, and it is, but its power lies in its simplicity. All you need is a pen and a piece of paper, or your favorite journal. At the very top of the page, I want you to write this question: what is my life purpose? Just let that question sit there for a moment. Don't try to answer it immediately. Instead, take a deep breath, center yourself, and then, for the next 20 to 40 minutes, just let your pen flow. Write whatever comes to mind, without judgment, without editing, without stopping to think if it makes sense. It's a stream of consciousness, a direct line to your subconscious. The beauty of this exercise is that it bypasses the analytical mind, the part of us that often overthinks and criticizes. When you allow yourself to write freely, you're giving your subconscious a voice. This part of you holds so much wisdom, so many hidden desires, inclinations, and intuitive nudges that often get drowned out by the noise of daily life. Don't worry about grammar or spelling. This is for your eyes only. Some days you might write pages, other days maybe just a few paragraphs. The key is consistency and the willingness to be open to whatever emerges from the depths of your being. Once your time is up, or you feel a natural pause, put your pen down. Take another deep breath. Now read through what you've written, almost as if you're reading someone else's words. As you read, I want you to take a different colored pen, or a highlighter, and circle any words, phrases, or even full sentences that spark an emotion in you. It could be a flicker of excitement, a sense of resonance, a feeling of truth, or even a surprising discomfort that signals something important. Look for recurring themes, ideas that keep popping up, or connections between seemingly disparate thoughts. These are the breadcrumbs leading you closer to your truth. This process encourages your subconscious to reveal those hidden desires and strengths I mentioned. It's like having a conversation with the deepest part of yourself, the part that knows what truly lights you up, what you genuinely care about, and where your unique talents lie. Often we think our purpose has to be some grand, earth-shattering revelation, but more often, it's woven into the fabric of these subtle internal signals. This exercise helps you to start deciphering that unique pattern, that personal signature of your soul's calling. It's a powerful first step in clearing the fog and hearing your own authentic voice. Next, we're going to journey back in time, to a place of pure imagination and unfiltered desire. This exercise is called Childhood Dreams Reflection. Think back to when you were a child. What did you dream of being or doing? What were your favorite games, your most cherished fantasies? Don't dismiss these as childish whims. Often our earliest dreams hold profound clues to our authentic motivations, before the world told us what was practical or possible. Try to recall not just the literal roles, astronaut, firefighter, artist, but the essence of those dreams. What was it about being an astronaut that captivated you? Was it the exploration, the discovery, the vastness of the unknown? Take some time to really immerse yourself in these memories. Perhaps you wanted to be a veterinarian. Was it purely about the animals? Or was it about nurturing, healing, and compassion? If you dreamed of being a teacher, Was it about sharing knowledge, empowering others, or creating a supportive environment? The specific job title isn't the main focus here. It's the underlying passions, the qualities and the feelings that those dreams evoked in you. Jot down as many of these childhood ambitions as you can remember, and beside each one, write down the feelings or core desires they represented. As you look at your list, start to identify any unifying qualities or recurring themes. Did many of your dreams involve helping others, creating something beautiful, solving problems, leading adventures, or understanding the world around you? These patterns are incredibly insightful. Our childhood fantasies often reveal our most authentic motivations because they come from a place of pure joy and uninhibited self-expression. They weren't shaped by societal expectations, fear of failure, or the need to earn a living. They were simply what made your heart sing. This reflection helps you reconnect with a part of yourself that might have been buried under layers of adult responsibilities and compromises. It's about rediscovering that spark of what truly excites you at your core. Those early inclinations often point directly to the unique gifts you're meant to share with the world. Understanding these foundational desires can provide a powerful compass as you navigate your current path, helping you to align your adult life more closely with the passions that have been with you all along, guiding you toward a purpose that feels deeply, authentically you. Now let's shift our perspective dramatically. For our third exercise, the Legacy Journal, I want you to imagine yourself at the very end of a long, rich, and fulfilling life. You're looking back, reflecting on everything you've done, everyone you've touched, and everything you've experienced. This isn't meant to be a morbid exercise, but rather an incredibly clarifying one. It's about starting with the end in mind, as Stephen Covey famously advised, to understand what truly matters to you and what kind of impact you wish to make. Find a quiet space where you can really immerse yourself in this visualization. Close your eyes for a moment if it helps. Picture yourself, perhaps surrounded by loved ones, feeling a sense of peace and completion. Now, open your journal and begin to write from this future perspective. What do you want people to say about you at your eulogy? Or when they remember you? What words would you hope they use to describe the person you were and the life you lived? Think about the character traits, the values you embodied, and the way you made others feel. Next, consider the differences you made. This doesn't have to be about grand, world-changing achievements, though it can be. It can be about the impact you had on your family, your friends, your community, or even in small, everyday interactions. What problems did you help solve? Whose lives did you touch or improve? What causes did you champion? And what achievements, both big and small, are you most proud of? Allow yourself to dream big here, to envision the best possible version of your life's contribution. Don't hold back. This exercise effectively reverse engineers your life's impact. By defining what a meaningful and purposeful life looks like to you from that endpoint, you gain incredible clarity on what you need to focus on now. It helps you to identify the values you want to live by, the relationships you want to nurture, and the contributions you want to make. When you know what kind of legacy you want to leave, it becomes easier to make daily choices that align with that vision. It's a powerful way to ensure that you're not just busy, but busy with purpose, creating a life story that you will be proud to look back on. Our fourth exercise invites us into a space of stillness and deep inner listening, the values excavation meditation. You know, so often our core values operate beneath the surface, guiding our decisions unconsciously. This meditation is designed to bring them into the light, to consciously connect with what truly matters to you at the deepest level. Values are really the bedrock of a purpose-driven life. They're the principles that inform our choices and shape our character. Knowing your values is like having an internal compass that always points you towards your authentic north. To begin, just find a comfortable seated position. You can sit on a chair with your feet flat on the floor, or on a cushion on the ground. Gently close your eyes and take a few deep, calming breaths. Allow your body to relax, releasing any tension you might be holding in your shoulders, your jaw, your hands. Just be present in this moment. Now, I want you to bring to mind a specific memory, a time in your life when you felt truly, deeply alive. A moment when you felt a profound sense of joy, fulfillment, engagement, or connection. It could be a big achievement or a quiet, simple moment. Really immerse yourself in that memory. See the sights, hear the sounds, feel the emotions as vividly as you can. As you hold this experience in your awareness, gently ask yourself, what values were present in this moment? What principles were being honored or expressed? Maybe it was creativity, connection, courage, learning, compassion, freedom, or service. Don't rush this part. Just allow the answers to surface naturally. There might be one core value or several that were active in that peak experience. Just notice them, without judgment. When you feel ready, gently open your eyes and take a few moments to write down the insights that came to you. List the values that you identified as being present in that memory of feeling fully alive. This exercise helps you connect to your core values, not as abstract concepts, but as lived experiences. When you understand what makes you feel most alive, you understand what you truly value. These values then become powerful anchors, helping you to make choices that are in alignment with your authentic self and guiding you towards activities and paths that will naturally feel more purposeful and fulfilling. For our fifth exercise, we're going to create a visual map of your journey towards fulfillment. It's called Peak Experience Mapping. This is a wonderfully insightful way to identify patterns and themes that highlight your unique calling by looking back at the high points of your life. Sometimes the clues to our future purpose are hidden in plain sight within our past successes and most joyful moments. This exercise helps you to connect those dots and see the bigger picture of what truly energizes and satisfies you. Take a large piece of paper and a pen. You're going to draw a timeline of your life, starting from as far back as you can remember, up to the present day. Don't worry about making it perfectly to scale. It's more of a symbolic representation. Now think about the peak moments in your life. These are times when you felt particularly engaged, proud, joyful, or a deep sense of accomplishment. Mark these moments on your timeline. They could be related to work relationships, personal achievements, learning experiences, travel, or creative pursuits. Try to identify at least 5 to 10 such moments. For each peak moment you've marked, I want you to jot down a few notes next to it. Specifically, think about these 3 things. First, what skills were you using during that experience? Were you problem-solving, teaching, creating, leading, organizing, empathizing? Second, what values were being honored or expressed? Were you living in alignment with your values of adventure, service integrity, or growth? And third, what was it about that moment that made it so memorable and fulfilling for you? Was it the challenge, the connection, the impact, the learning? Once you have this information mapped out for all your peak experiences, take a step back and look for patterns. Are there certain skills that appear repeatedly? Are there core values that consistently show up in your most fulfilling moments? Do you notice a common thread in the reasons these experiences were so significant for you? This visual mapping can reveal powerful trends about what truly brings you alive and where your natural talents and passions intersect. These patterns are strong indicators of your unique calling, pointing you towards the kind of work and activities that will allow you to experience that sense of peak fulfillment more often. Our sixth exercise is a gentle yet profound practice called the permission ritual. So often, the biggest obstacles to living our purpose are not external, but internal. We carry limiting beliefs, fears, and self-doubts that hold us back from stepping into our most authentic selves. This ritual is about consciously identifying and releasing those self-imposed limitations and giving ourselves the explicit permission to pursue what truly calls to us. It's an act of self-compassion and empowerment. Find a quiet, undisturbed space where you can be alone with your thoughts for a little while. You might want to light a candle to create a sense of sacredness or focused intention, but it's not essential. The most important thing is your mindset. Take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Then take your journal or a piece of paper, and at the top, write the heading, I give myself permission to. Now, begin to complete that sentence over and over again with whatever comes to mind. Allow yourself to be completely honest. What have you been holding yourself back from? Perhaps it's I give myself permission to pursue my creative passion, even if it doesn't make money right away. Or, I give myself permission to say no to things that drain my energy. Or, I give myself permission to be imperfect and make mistakes. Or even, I give myself permission to believe in my own worthiness of a purposeful life. Write as many of these statements as feel true for you. Don't censor yourself. Let the words flow. Once you have a list, read through each statement slowly. Notice how each one feels in your body. Which statements resonate most deeply? Which ones bring a sense of relief? Or perhaps a little bit of fear mixed with excitement? These are the areas where you likely need to grant yourself the most profound permission. This ritual isn't about magically erasing all your fears, but it's a powerful step in acknowledging them and consciously choosing to move forward anyway. It's about preparing yourself internally for authentic living, clearing the path for your purpose to emerge by affirming that you are worthy and capable of embracing it. Our final exercise today is a very practical one that helps bridge your innate talents with what genuinely brings you joy and how that can create impact. It's called the Skills and Joy Inventory. Often, our purpose lies at the intersection of what we're good at, what we love doing, and what the world needs. This exercise will help you to identify those sweet spots where your competence and happiness can align to point you towards a more purpose-driven path. It's about making a conscious assessment of your personal resources. Create a simple table with 3 columns. Label the first column, Skills, Activities. In this column, list all the things you're good at, or activities you regularly engage in. Think broadly here. It could be professional skills like project management or coding, creative talents like writing or playing an instrument, interpersonal skills like listening or teaching, or even hobbies like gardening or cooking. Don't judge whether they seem purposeful yet, just list them. Aim for at least 10 to 15 items, more if you can. Now label the second column Joy Level, 1 to 10. For each skill or activity you listed, rate how much joy or fulfillment it brings you when you're doing it, with 1 being very little joy and 10 being immense joy. Be honest with yourself. There might be things you're very good at but don't particularly enjoy, and that's important information. The goal is to find activities that not only leverage your strengths, but also genuinely light you up from the inside. This intrinsic motivation is key to sustaining long-term engagement and finding true purpose. Finally, label the third column Impact Potential, low, medium, high. For each activity, consider the potential impact it could have, either on yourself, on others, or on the world around you. This is subjective, but think about how this skill or activity could contribute value, solve a problem, bring happiness, or create positive change. Once your table is complete, look for the overlaps. Where do you see high joy levels combined with strong skills and a good potential for impact? These are your golden areas, the activities that are most likely to feel deeply purposeful and sustainable for you. This inventory helps you to strategically focus your energy where your competence and happiness meet, guiding you towards a purpose that is both fulfilling and effective. So there you have it. 7 powerful exercises to help you unlock your unique purpose and begin living a more purpose-driven life. We've journeyed from the whispers of your subconscious with free association journaling to the bold declarations of your legacy. Each of these tools offers a different lens through which to view yourself and your potential. Do any of these exercises resonate with you more than others? Which one do you think you'll try first? Perhaps the childhood dreams reflection sparked something, or maybe the Skills and Joy inventory feels like the practical next step you need. I'd love to hear about your experiences. Let me know how it goes in the comments below. Share any insights, ahas, or even challenges you encounter. And if you want more in-depth guidance on any of these exercises, or if there are other topics around purpose and intentional living you'd like to explore, please tell me. We can definitely dive deeper together in future videos. Your journey is unique, and your insights can also inspire others in this amazing community we're building. If you found this video helpful, if it sparked even one small insight or motivated you to take one step closer to your purpose, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel reach more people who might be on this same path. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell for more content on living life with meaning, intention, and of course, purpose. Thanks so much for watching, for being here, and for investing this time in yourself. Until next time, keep seeking, keep exploring, and keep seeking your purpose.